Guys, I wanted to do a really quick short video on rooting cuttings, particularly aloe. There has been quite a few questions that I've had recently or that I've seen out and about recently on rooting aloe and taking pups off of moms, and some people are saying that if they don't have any roots when you take them off their mom, that they will die. There is no way to save them, which I understand how that idea has gotten spread, but it's not the case. When you remove aloe pups, and if you want more information about that, I posted a longer detailed video showing me removing a bunch of pups from a couple mother plants that I have that have roots. If you want more information on that, if you remove them with roots, you just plant them as usual and water as usual because they have roots. If, however, they don't have roots, and this guy is a cutting that I have that was sent to me as a gift with the plant that I ordered, and I just stuck this in the dirt yesterday, but didn't have time to video then. So it would look like this. It just pulls directly off the mom and it has no roots. The important thing is you want to let it callus off. So that means just let it sit out in the air for at least a day, probably more like a week in a cool, dry spot. And once that is really good and everything is calloused off, and any leaves that you tore off, there was multiple leaves here that I removed, let those callus off until you have a nice dry stem. And then rather than treating it like a normal plant, you want to treat it just like you would a leaf cutting. So that means just stick the stem into a dry or lightly damp soil and mist it every few days and keep it just enough moisture to encourage the root hairs to grow, but don't water it fully because it will just rot. And it takes quite a while. You have to have quite a bit of patience. I've had some of these guys, you know, take upwards of 4 months to get mini roots, but as long as you're patient and keep them a little bit of moisture but not in wet soil, they should root quite well. And here's another little guy over here. He's been in for longer. You can see he's got a nice little, oops, sorry here, couple roots. One coming off this side, one coming off this side. And this guy has been rooting for, which he had a little bit of sunburn on him, but he has been rooting for probably 3 to 4 months, and but he dried out so much. I got really sick. This tray was up in a completely different area from all of my other plants, and my husband didn't know to water it, and I was too sick to be able to get out to it. So it's amazing this guy's even alive. So usually it wouldn't take that long to root, but he is getting roots and will be happy and healthy. Yeah. And there's lots of other little babies, little tiny babies, leaf babies getting going here, a few little sempervivums and some other random cuttings. These guys were some California sunset graptosedums that I beheaded off of a couple of mother plants, and some little string of bananas. And these guys these guys came in a box of cuttings that I ordered for Mother's Day. It didn't come for a couple weeks, so it was about the end of May when they came, and this is currently July, the end of July, like the 20-something. And I put them in a tray, like as in with no, like a pie dish. It was a foil pie dish, and put a little bit of water in, you know, sprayed them just a little bit with water, and then completely forgot about them, and they sat on the kitchen counter, and they got shoved to the side. And I found them about a week ago and was like, oh my, I'm sure they're dead. Look at them. No, they're not. And I poked them in soil, and I trimmed off the end a little bit, poked them in soil, and these guys are gonna root up. So that's just crazy. They've been misted a few times, but weren't in any soil or anything and survived. So sometimes succulents can be incredibly picky and persnickety and drive you up the wall because They're so hard to figure out what's going on, and other times they are such little troopers that it seems like you can't kill them even if you try. And it's crazy how it can be both, but it can. So anyways, there you go for anyone wondering about aloe veras without roots. And happy growing to all of you. Bye-bye.